Hello, this is John O'Neill from Blue Ocean Systems, and I'd like to introduce in this video BlueOceanUtility, a solution that we've developed to support the needs of small, medium utilities up to about 100,000 customers. The solution itself is built on a world-leading ERP platform, and its base is financials in terms of accounting, banking, cost accounting, procurement and inventory management are supported from an operational standpoint, including MRP if required for planning and executing purchases. We also have batch and serial number management if needed. Customer care, we have activities management that helps us to record all interactions with the customers, and Outlook integration. We have a human resources capability that keeps basic information on employees. On this platform, we've built a utility solution and extended the platform to include, in the financial area, board reports such as revenue and expenses, net assets, projects, consumption quantities and revenues, services consumed by the municipality itself, and cash balance reports. On the treasury side, we've automated incoming payments, both ACH, credit card. We have barcoded incoming payments. We have third-party ACH and credit card processing. We can collect deposits and execute collections. On the operations side, we can bill any metered and unmetered service to accounts, which can have owners, tenants, and other entities. We've interfaced to the meter reading system, so we can track consumption, feed-in history, and we have a pre-built ITRON interface. We also have configurable routes, budget billing, roundup, off-cycle billing, penalty calculation, and a billing wizard. On the customer care side, we have service and work order management that can be initiated either over our web portal or from email or telephone. The technology that we've introduced here includes meter reading, a customer portal where customers can view bills, pay bills, schedule service, and send and receive messages, a service portal for the service organization to be able to schedule and report service calls. The system is mobile enabled for alerts, approvals, and service, and we have a link into bill printing. Reporting is supported in a very configurable way. We can have statements of net assets as of any date, compared with last year, compared with budget, statement of revenues and expenditures for month, quarter, year to date, or any user-defined period with comparisons to the previous year and budget. We have consumption reports for usage, monthly, quarterly, year to date, with graphical representations of consumption. Project reports are available, as well as customizable budget comparison reports. And here's a few examples of what the statement of net assets, revenues and expenditures, and the consumption reports with the graphical representation look like. Let's move over now and see what the solution itself looks like. I've picked an example that we can work through. The The core of the system is the utility account master, and the design of the system is such that most of the transactions with customers and most of the interactions with customers can be managed while on this set of screens. So the first set of screens that we see relate to the property itself. At the top, we have an at-a-glance summary of the address of the property, the customer, and the services which are being consumed. In the example we've used, it's a utility which has electricity, water, sewer, sprinklers, and water runoff charges. The property information includes things like the penalties applicable, the billing cycle, neighborhood information, building types, property types, and so on. Key information about whether the property is occupied, taxable, if the service can be shut off, if they've subscribed to Roundup, which is a charitable donation, and information around the nearest storm drain, hydrant and transformer, and so on. The customer related to the account can be either a payer. They can receive a copy of the bill. They can be penalized or not for late payment. They can also be an owner, a tenant, or a tradesperson associated with services or permits related to the particular property, so we have a complete history of the transactions and activities relating to the property. A useful feature of the system is the golden arrow, which allows us to drill down into the information relating to each particular customer. And as you can see, this includes contact people, addresses, payment terms, accounting information, any properties that we would like to attach to each of the customers. Like, for instance, we have some specific reporting around plumbers, so we could identify a particular customer, our business partner, as a plumber, and produce reports. If we look at the meters tab, we can see the meter identification of each of the meters installed, and if we click on one of the lines, we immediately have a full history of all of the transactions and readings relating to that meter, for as long as you wish to keep history. The service tab includes all of the services which have been subscribed to by the customer. And from this screen, as you can see, we can add a customer, add a new or replacement meter. We can cut over service from one customer to a new customer. When a property changes hands, we can suspend service. We can do off-cycle billing, for instance, when a new customer moves into a property, and we can request service, either a recurring fixed service or a one-time charge service. All can be done from this screen. Each property is assigned to a route, and as you can see, this is sequence number 5 on route number 7, and this information is interfaced into the meter reading system, and then the readings are fed back into BlueOceanUtility. The sequence can be changed using the arrows on the right. Service calls can be managed, and again, we can take advantage of the golden arrow. This is a list of all service calls from this customer, and if we click down, we can see